What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you rocking with me. I'm excited for today. We have the Marvel Collector Corps unboxing, which has had quite the tale, I guess we'll say. So if you remember from the last unboxing, which was like November, the preview card, cheat sheet, whatever, said that the next box was going to be Elementals theme. The Elementals movie was supposed to be coming out, I think, January. It has been delayed. It's been pushed back. And so sometime in December, either Marvel or Funko or both called an audible and changed the theme for this box. And we ran into this last summer with the Black Widow box. The Black Widow movie did not get released. There was talks of it being released to Disney+. It never happened. It got pulled. And it's just been on perpetual delay ever since. So we essentially got a Marvel Collector Corps box with no movie to go with it. There were items in that box that I still don't know the context of because I haven't seen the movie. So they announced that they had, they didn't announce they made a change. They just announced, here's the theme for the next box. And basically everybody was pissed about it. Everybody except me, and we'll get to that in a second. This should have been here a couple weeks ago. I ended up getting an email from Amazon, I don't know, probably mid-January, that it was going to be delayed until March, which is almost in time for when the next box should be coming. But it ended up coming today, so it's only like 2 weeks late, probably, in the grand scheme of things. But here's the audible they did: the Marvel Lucha Libre edition. A lot of folks were upset about this, at least on Twitter. I've talked about this before in other videos. Just pissed that it wasn't what they wanted. I think it was a good call because I think releasing an Elementals box, which is a B or C tier property without the movie to go with it, would have been bad business. It would not have gone well. I don't think that it would have had the interest or the attention that they wanted to have. And then, this is a new property that they've come out with. It gives them an opportunity to kind of promote it a little bit. I haven't seen too many of these out in the wild, although I haven't been out shopping in the wild much either. But, I just don't see these getting the attention. You guys know, I even wore my hat today, my Lucha Libre Volcanica. Shout out to them. Their winter muff hat. I bought this at a show. Gosh, it's got to be close to 10 years ago. It's got to be close to 10 years ago. Probably 2009, 2010, I would guess. And I just thought it was like absolutely ridiculous and hilarious, and I had to own it. Oh yeah, and it's got the ties in the back. They're for show though. They don't actually do anything, but I love this hat. So anyway, I'm really excited for this. I'm actually going to keep everything in this box. I'm not going to try to sell the pops unless for some weird reason they explode in value. I'm just going to open them and keep them and enjoy them because I really like the Marvel Lucha line. I think it's a fun mashup of Marvel characters. Let me move my GoPro there. Fun mashup of Marvel characters and, Lucha tradition. So I'm really excited for this box. One thing I want to point out, it's a different shape. Usually this box is... Hold on a second. This isn't... I think this might be just deep enough for the pops. But usually the box is taller. Let me see if I can show this to you. It's usually taller. And then it's shorter this way. So I'm not really sure what to expect. There ought to be 2 pops in here. I will admit I'll be upset if there aren't, but we'll see. All right, here we go. There's 3 pops in here. Okay. What there is no t-shirt. There's no t-shirt. In fact, it looks like there might just be... Okay, I see what they did. Okay, so first of all, we got some stickers. Those are super cool. Captain America, and I think that's supposed to be Thanos. Yeah, Thanos stickers. That's super cool. I'm a little excited. This is pretty cool. Okay, throw-in item is a pocket pop. These are kind of lame, but that's all right. It's Captain Marvel. La Estrella Cosmica. It's actually really cool. The detail on it is kind of impressive. I don't think you'd be able to see it on this camera, but there's like indentations where the stitching would be around the mask. I don't think you'll be able to see it, but it's actually pretty pretty detailed, which is cool. This is the one time I wish there was a t-shirt, because I would have loved this t-shirt. Let's start with this one. L Venenoid Pop. Gotta get the glare off there for you guys. I'm going to be upgrading my video situation over the next couple of months. Definitely by this summer, I'll have a whole new streaming. Well, I don't want to say streaming, a whole new recording setup. But really cool. Really cool pop. So let's see. Let's talk details. Well, first of all, he's got the mask, the tongue. The Venom logo is a tattoo on his chest. He's shirtless. He's got the wrist ties and tassels, boots, knee pads, all of that stuff. It says Marvel Collector Core exclusive, but I don't know. I know that these two pops... Oh, they are different. Okay. There is a version of this pop that's available like in stores, so I don't know what the difference is, but anyway, that's cool. Happy with that. This might be the first Marvel Collector Core box that I'm like really excited about and actually feeling like I got my money's worth. This is cool. El Animal, right? Indestructible. And it's Wolverine. The only thing I would like to see on this is the claws. I wish he had the claws. And I will say one other criticism about it is that it's not that dissimilar. Let's see if I can get these where you can see them. It's not that dissimilar from the Venom pop as far as the paint job goes. Like the mask is very similar. Very similar. I mean, oh, and so is the body. Is it the same pose? No, it's not. He's got little chest hairs. I would like to see the claws. I think the claws would be really, really cool. Oh, okay. So here, if you can see there's the store version. It's the yellow and blue, and this is the black and gray. So that would be the difference. Oh, it's on the front too. It's yellow and blue on the front. So that would be the difference with the store or the common, so to speak, as opposed to the. I don't know what's different about. I'm looking at the Venom, and on the back, I don't know what's different. Other than maybe the paint job, this might be a little more metallic. Maybe. Not sure about that. But yeah, I would like to see the claws. But other than that, that's really cool. I like it. And finally, we have El Arachno Spider-Man. Same thing, spider emblem is a tattoo. This is super metallic. This is like clearly metallic. The blue on the mask, the red is more of a maroon almost. It's a dark metallic red. I've seen the common version of this. It is the same pop. This is just a different paint job. And the in fact, you can see, I mean, that's the store version. It's very matte. It's a very primary color, bright red, bright blue. It's a really cool looking pop. I almost bought it actually just because it's so cool looking, but I knew that this box was coming, so I held off. I'm not going to collect this series, although at this point I'm only 4 away from having the whole series. What am I missing? Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America, and Deadpool. But the Hulk is pretty cool too. Actually, I like the hair right there on the Hulk. Pretty cool. So yeah, that's a surprise. 3 pops. I don't think you've ever gotten 3 pops in a Marvel Collector Core box. I don't think ever. I know that they did in the early years. They had like giant ones, like they had a Hulk or Iron Man Hulkbuster that I think today is like big money. They've had things like that over the years, but I don't think they've ever done 3 pops. No cheat sheet this month, which is not a huge surprise since this is obviously an Audible. Love the box design. I love the logo. I don't think I've ever commented on the box before, but I love the title belt design. That's what this is missing. That's what they should have done for the throw-in item instead of a pocket pop, is just a little vinyl Marvel Lucha Libre Championship belt. That would have absolutely put it over the top. That would have been, ooh, chef's kiss is what that would have been. Man, for me personally, 2 huge thumbs up on this box. Again, I don't think I've ever given the Marvel Collector Corps box any feedback at all because I generally don't care. To be honest, I subscribe to flip them. This will be the first time I'm keeping them. I wish there was a t-shirt. This would have been one t-shirt that I would have loved. You know, a Marvel Lucha themed shirt. But aside from that, zero complaints. Tremendous value out of this box too, because you know, $30, 3 exclusive pops. You know, whatever, the keychain, whatever, the sticker, whatever. But we actually get some mileage out of these stickers. My wife's been giving them to her students as giveaways. You know, they're obviously all learning remote, so you know, it's fun to get stuff in the mail. So she's been sending them these stickers as prizes, so that's cool. And then we've actually been sending them pocket pops out of our advent calendars before that, you know, because it's like, yeah, a couple of bucks to send it to them, and they get a kick out of it. So, you know, try to brighten their days as they're living through the hellscape that we're all living through. Speaking of that, swig of Jameson cold brew for the working man. Yeah, I don't think I've ever given a positive review. Also, there's bubble wrap. I've never seen bubble wrap inside of a Marvel Collector Corps box. But anyway, I've never given thumbs up to a Marvel box. I don't think ever. I know that I popped for that Captain America sitting backwards in the chair pop, which sold, by the way, $30 for that sucker. So that paid for whatever else was in that box. But yeah, I like it. You know what? Honestly, if they did more stuff like this, weird stuff, different stuff, you know what I'm saying? I know that they have to like cross promote the movies, and I know that it's sort of just good business to do that. But when they're in between movies, like when you think back to the last couple of boxes, we had the Infinity Stone box, we had an Endgame box for a movie that was from 2 years ago. We had a, you know, what was that last box themed? It was like a Phase 1 themed box. I mean, they've milked the Avengers boxes pretty good for, you know, the last couple of years. A WandaVision box would be crazy. I would love to see that. You know, my God, if they were still doing the Smuggler's Bounty box, they could milk Mandalorian, you know, for years. I'd be all about that one. But I would like to see more stuff like this, more weird, different, just kind of throw some shit against the wall, mashups. You know, even they never did a Venomized box, which surprised me. They never came out with a, you know, with a whatever, some sort of new mashup box. They did that Fantastic Four box, which was cool, because it was sort of out of nowhere. There was no movie coming out. I don't remember it being any sort of anniversary or milestone for the comic book. I don't think. Maybe it was an anniversary, perhaps, but that was cool. That was different. But then at the end of the day, it was still just Mr. Fantastic and a Human Torch. There wasn't anything about him that was particularly special. They did that X-Men movie anniversary box. That was pretty cool. That was, and they did, it was different too, because they did that cool Mystique pop. That was really cool. Sold that too. I didn't keep it, but I would like to see more of those kinds of things from Marvel Collector Corps. I think that I think that at this point, saturation is at the level where you're rarely going to get. You're rarely going to see a repeat of the Captain America with Thor's hammer pop that spiked to like $120, you know, there for a minute. I don't think you're going to really ever see that again. Maybe once every couple of years. And so, you know, doing things that are a little more different and interesting, I think, is how you keep life into the subscription. So, this isn't going to be for everyone. like I said, a lot of people on the Twitter machine were not happy with the revelation. Who knows how many of them actually subscribe, but regardless, I'm very pleased. I think you definitely got your money's worth. My only criticism is I would have liked a t-shirt on this one. This is the one time where I really wanted a t-shirt. But yeah, very, very happy. Two big thumbs up from me on this one. No cheat sheet. Have no idea what the next box is going to bring, but looking forward to it. Appreciate you guys. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this box. Do you think it was great? Do you think it was a ripoff when it was supposed to be Elementals? Do you think it was a cop-out? Do you think these pops suck? Let me know. Appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. See you next time.